Oh, it's so hot. I think we're live. Live and kicking and stuff. And my workspace is on. There's like plastic dust and particles everywhere. Blech. Anyway, yeah. We should be up and running. Although I'm not hearing myself or anything like that. There we go. Okay. All right. So, there's two people in here. Who's in here? I don't know who's up in here. So that's okay. Hold on. Let me turn down my Google Hangout. And I said before that I might kind of have some of our subscribers on for a little bit at a time. I got a feeling that this stream is going to be fairly long because I just want to get a lot of work done today because then I got to start work, and with work comes just being tired from work and then not wanting to work on anything. So, yeah, I'm thinking that maybe in a little bit when we get some more people, I'll have maybe one of you guys up on here with me to hang out and just talk and stuff like that. So I think it's cool. That could be pretty cool. Just popping off the chat real quick so I can read that. All right, so we got Wayne and Ragnar up in here. Well, it's not evening here; it's 4 in the afternoon here. So, but good evening to you, sir. But I think we're. My Wi-Fi might not be very strong at the moment, but okay. There's 5 people up in here already. Damn. So, Richard and Oliver. I don't think I've ever seen you guys in my stream before. So, welcome to the stream. It is a hot Sunday afternoon at the moment, and yeah. Let me change this camera real quick. And oh, great. Okay, you guys can see everything. So pretty much, I think the camera is kind of like overexposed. Dang it. Not cool, man. 1 second. That's probably just about all we can do at the moment. Oh, anyway, yeah. Oh, sorry, you were here once before. I'm sorry. I'm getting more and more people in here, and it's getting kind of difficult to keep track of everybody. But I see Richard was a lurker who since converted to coming onto the stream now. Yeah. Just if you haven't seen my earlier streams, I've always been mentioning and talking about this in general. Just saying that the reason I do stream so often, at least now, is because I wanna just like create a place where people can just kind of talk and stuff like that. So So yeah, I mean uh, that's it. If you don't know, I've already set up a Discord. Um, so y'all can where should I put this? Let's see what I'm for. So yeah, y'all can join in on the Discord and hang out and stuff like that. The link is in the description. It's the bottom one, below the Facebook one and stuff like that. So um, yeah, you can join the Discord and just kind of chat and stuff. Usually on there pretty much every day. So not always checking the messages, but I just figured like a lot of you guys were kind of hoping for a place to hang out after the stream ends for um, because obviously the live chat would probably be dead and stuff like that. So, yeah, so I just went ahead and created that Discord. There are already moderators in there and stuff. Um, so yeah, y'all can y'all can kind of hang out. And it says streaming channel now confirmed. No, this is not a streaming channel. It just happens to have a lot of streams in the middle of this super super long uh freaking kit. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start cleaning up some of these, um, you know, uh, parts. It's so bright. So yeah, just getting on this. So, um, but I'll probably be doing a good, like, 3 4 hour stream today, just to put a dent in this, and I'll probably just go and relax, enjoy the rest of my Sunday. So, yeah, I see Twits in here, Lorenz. Aaron just joined. Yeah, I can hear the notifications on my PC in my room saying some of y'all joined the Discord already. So yeah, welcome. Today we will be throwing away many many Q-tips. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go buy some more later. Do do do. Ragnar said hello there in the in the Discord. Anyway. Do do do. I don't know. I don't really have a topic on mind. I wanna get just put a dent in this panel lining that I got to do, and then after that, I wanna go find a what is it? A video of the Conor McGregor Mayweather fight. Don't ruin it for me, please. Please don't put a spoiler in the chat. That would really suck. But yeah, I wanna see how that turned out. Just because there's just so much trash talking, so I just kind of want to see who had to bite it in the end. So, um, but other than that, nothing else with me. I went out for a little walk earlier to the nearby elementary school grounds, and then just um, just out and tested out my new camera. So, uh, yeah, I mean, it's just just kind of getting used to the settings and stuff like that. Um, but Twit had to go already. um, But it's cool. I mean, I like the fact that some of y'all like can't even stick around for the stream, but still like drop in just to say hello, and it's nice. um, but I'm gonna be using a lot of freaking Q-tips today. And it took me forever to find these pointed ones. 'Cause they're just easier to use for, you know, uh, just getting in the tight spots and stuff. But I don't know if you're unfamiliar with how to do panel lining. It's pretty simple. I mean, my paint is lacquer based, so the enamel thinner probably won't, take off much of the paint. Fingers crossed. Um, if you use enough enamel thinner, you'll take off some of the lacquer. It's possible. I've done it, but I don't know. Quick, I mean, the basic idea behind panel lining is you're using a really thin down black paint to just kind of fill in the cracks. Um, you know, and in doing so, you're essentially um, basically just letting the cracks fill up with this thick water with enamel thinner in it, and with that, it eventually will dry up and just leave the black enamel paint. And so anything that any extra spots and stuff like that that have resulted in you applying the actual panel liner. Um, you're just kind of rubbing it off with enamel thinner, and provided you don't rub it too hard or anything like that, uh, it'll look okay. Oliver, I posted it on my Facebook, but I picked up a new Canon 7070. Um, I was gonna buy the 80D, but I realized that I would be buying something just really old, um, which I don't know. I kind of like the dual pixel autofocus and some of the other advantages that the newer cameras had, so I went with that. So yeah, Canon 77D. And what happens to the camera setup? Is it streaming from somewhere else? No. Um, I picked. I'm not. This is my room. uh, the same room that I've always been streaming from. But by new camera, Aaron, I'm referring to my new DSLR that I picked up, mainly for photography of the kits that I finish, and just I guess better image quality in general. Um, uh, just for videos and vlogs or whatever else I make. Um, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much the reason I picked it up. I also picked up a Zhiyun Crane version 2 revision, 3-axis gimbal, monopod, tripod. What else? Lamp setup. I already have a softbox that Zach gave me, which was his old one before he switched over to his new one, which is like just huge. What else? A whole bunch of other stuff. Like a smartphone mount in case I just want to use the gimbal with my smartphone and don't want to lug around the DSLR. L bracket, shotgun mic for the camera, and just a bunch of other stuff. I dropped a lot of money, but I mean it's something that I'll probably end up using anyway, and so just I just kind of figured it would be a good investment for something that I could probably use for years to come, provided I keep doing what I'm doing and taking pictures and making gunplay and stuff like that. So uh, no, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's the new setup. I'm currently, uh, I mean, all my streams are on my Logitech C930E, um, which is it's a step above uh, the stream cameras that a lot of the other people use, like game streamers and stuff like that. They usually use a 922. But I picked this one because this one has a wider field of view, so it would show a lot more of like the table that I'm working on and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, Ragnar says he'll show photos of his first airbrush kit. That's cool. Yeah, man. Pop it on there, and yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, I made different like rooms for specific things, like just like a general chat, just kind of talk and hang out or whatever. There's another one for sharing your works in progress. Another one for sharing finished builds. Just this and that. It's just a cool place to just kind of hang out and stuff. So yeah. Anyway, one thing that I should probably tell you guys is that this kit comes with foil stickers, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not gonna use any of these. So even the eyes. Let me see if I can. Where's the head? Oh, head. Where did you go? Heady, head. That's the side of the head. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I lost pieces already. Come on. Did I paint it? I seem to have misplaced the head. Blaze, what did you miss? Not much. I just kind of gave out an announcement of the fact that I set up a Discord for you guys to kind of hang out and share your stuff and works in progress and stuff like that. So yeah, the link is in the description. It's all the way at the bottom. So yeah, you can join in the Discord and just kind of hang out in there and hang out with me if you want. I don't know why you'd want to, and kind of boring. All right, where the hell is the head? This is kind of annoying. Seriously? Alex, you're like losing stuff. Where is the face? Oh, here it is. Hiding underneath the piece. All right, so I panel lined it, and then there's a small like red piece in there. I don't know if that'll focus. But yeah, underneath the chin there's a little red piece in there, and the eyes. I got lazy, so I just kind of hand painted it. I didn't want to bother doing anything like that. So, yeah, just small details and stuff like that. The eyes I actually did with freaking Gundam marker, so it's terrible. The paint is terrible. It doesn't go on very smooth or anything like that, but it's shiny, so I just I was like, nah, screw it. So, I have trouble with the Tamiya clear paints. Tamiya clear paints? Are you talking about the enamels? I don't. I mean, if you're airbrushing, I'm gonna assume it's probably not as big of a problem. But if you're hand painting, it's just, I don't know. That's why I prefer not to hand paint. It's just a really big pain in the ass to do. And yeah, I mean, I used to hand paint a lot earlier, like way before. But I mean, since moving over to you know to airbrushing and stuff like that. I've kind of strayed away from hand painting personally. Somebody else joined the Discord, I think. I think I might have to turn that off. But I don't know, Blave. Can you be a little bit more specific as to what you're having trouble with? I mean, just having trouble with it is a pretty general blanket statement. That one's done. Hand brushing, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would only hand brush if I want to just like have really good control in doing like really small details where I'm just dabbing and just adding little bits of paint and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I can't, I'm never gonna bullshit any of you guys, and I'm not gonna pretend to know a lot about something that I don't. So because in doing that, you're gonna be taking really shitty advice from somebody who's pretending to know a lot of stuff. And I'm not gonna name names, but there's some YouTubers that do that. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the best person to ask as far as anything in like advanced techniques of hand painting or anything like that. But I'm sure there might be some people in the chat who might have more experience in that field and might be able to help you out. And as I've always mentioned, that's the reason why I wanted to create a space where you guys can kind of talk and share ideas and help each other out. So yeah, I mean, any guys in chat can help out Blaze, please do so. If not, it's cool. I think I don't know. I think if you would ask Justin, he might be able to help you out a little bit more. He does more hand painting than I do. So yeah. I mean, he hasn't been really active on YouTube these days. I mean, he was on Gunpla Talk earlier today, uh, which was nice, just because you don't get to see him as often. But yeah, nice dude. More parts I gotta clean up. There's a couple of parts I have to repaint and stuff like that. The only thing I hinted are weathering and minor details. But my eyes are giving out on me, CB says. Yeah, I mean, I think there's already something wrong with my eyes. I'm like, I don't know. I've been getting progressively more and more nearsighted, despite having glasses prescription and everything. Like straight up, like it's getting to the point where I'm just kind of like, I can't hide your age anymore. Then again, I shouldn't be talking because some of y'all are a little bit older than me. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Justin's been kind of moving over to the Twitch platform, so sometimes YouTube doesn't work out for some people, or they don't like certain aspects of it. I mean, I would say I'm still in like the trial period of kind of learning my way around YouTube still. What the crap? My paint cracked. Looks like you, my friend, are getting repainted. Son of a biznatch. See right there? The paint cracked. Now we can see that. Right there. I'm just gonna have to. I think I'm gonna just mask off this panel here and just sand it down and repaint it. Dig nibbit. Oh well. Dang it. Setbacks shall always happen. Man. I'll sand this down and everything. Oh, it hurts just sanding it. Oh, I'm taking off the paint. No. I'll get around to that later. Set that aside for now. CB is asking if anybody bit the Justice. I didn't buy the Justice, me personally, just because I just didn't like the design that much. I'll give you a cool little tip that I do. If you see this Q-tip, this one, I don't know, it just happened to come like that, but one side is tipped or has like a sharp tip to it, and then this side they have little notches. So what I'll do is, instead of just like using the whole thing, I'll cut off one notch and then wet that a little bit with thinner, clean that, and then when that gets a little bit too dirty, I'll cut off another notch, and then well, can you guys even see? Yeah, so then I'll cut off another notch and just kind of go that way. Make that part of battle damage. That would be nice, but I think just having one part battle damaged and then me not wanting to continue and weather the rest of the kit, I'd rather just do a clean build. Plus, I think this kit will look a little bit nicer just clean. But chances are, I don't want you guys to tell him, but chances are Zach is not watching the stream. This kit is actually going to be a gift from me to Zach. So, yeah, don't tell him. Don't tell him that. But, yeah, I mean, it's just it's been a good buddy of mine, and figured, I mean, he's helped me out a lot, just like me asking questions about the whole YouTube thing and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just cutting off more notches off of this one. I spoiled it. He's gonna find out. I don't think so. I know. Zach's way too busy to be sitting through a full stream of mine. But yeah, and like he I don't know, he ruined it. He was at my house yesterday. And we had lunch with little Noah and his wife, and we just kind of hung out at my place for a few hours. But I guess he got home and he finished up his cool little. Have you guys have probably seen it, but his little whatchamacallit, Mechatroigo uh project that he's been working on, the one with like the cool little gun arm, and then the other one with the heat hawk arm. Um, but yeah, I had it in in the works to get him this kit. Once I finished it and stuff. Um, but yeah, it turns out he was gifting me the freaking Mechatro Ego finished kit that he did. I was like, man, that jerk face. Uh, I wanted to give him this kit first, but Ragnar's actually Zach. I don't think so. Because then that would mean I was at Ragnar's wedding. That would mean I was at the birth of his first child. Ragnar, is that you? Oh, this panel lighting was turning out to be really ugly. It's so messy. The panel lines aren't deep enough, so like the accent color is just kind of spreading out everywhere. So I got some cleanup to do. I got some cleanup to do. Zach's got a ton of kits in his backlog. Yeah, I mean, I've been to his house. He's got a lot. Um, like he's if you watch his live streams, like you know how he has his desk on. If you're watching from the live stream, his computer's facing this way, and so I guess if you're watching him from the live stream, the left side of his room would have his work desk, right? And then behind it is like the door to go out of the room. Next to that freaking door, he's got a stack of just already built and reviewed kits. Like I'm gonna say like probably like 50 kits of just kits that he's done with. Yet he doesn't want to like he doesn't have any ideas or even uh, just he doesn't want to paint or modify them or anything like that. So like every time at his house, he's like, "Alex, you want something? Can you take one?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay." um, Zach can open up his own gun plus nine. No, the amount of kits that he has would not be enough to fund a gun plus or I wouldn't say. But uh, I mean, eh, opening up a gun plus store is pretty risky. Um, because gunplay is such a niche market. Um, I would say it's safe to assume that it would be really difficult to create a store that's viable financially to open up a gunplay store because there are stores that close down and have to like sell off all their stock um, to like just recoup losses and stuff like that here in Korea all the time. Um, so like there's I guess I don't know I kind of call them vultures. There are people who just wait for like online posts of like stores that'll shut down, and then they'll just like go in there and like clean them out as far as like you know buying cheap kits goes. So so yeah. This is not very fun. I just realized, like, hindsight's always 2020, but like, yeah, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the stream and like I'm gonna hang out with you guys and yeah, it'll be cool. Then I realized, like, on your end, this watching me fucking panel line is literally watching paint dry. So, uh, yeah, uh, you wouldn't be able to buy cell phone because it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it being broadcast. Uh, yeah, I guess I understand what you mean, Riser. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be holding on to stock for a really long time if that's what you're trying to say, right? Um, yeah, I mean, that's a valid argument, I'd say. um, and just I don't know, being that it's always gonna be produced in a different country, just import fees and stuff like that is always gonna kind of screw you. So I mean, my heart goes out to all y'all guys like living out in Western countries that have to deal with paying up the ass for kits. I mean, I think I'm fortunate enough to say I'm really lucky that I live in a country where it's not that expensive, or it's the price difference between here and Korea, Japan is not that not that big of a deal. So, um, but yeah, I mean, like my first kit was back in 1998, 1999, something like that. The Epion that I bought was a HG Epion. Not that kit was $25 in 1999. I think with the inflation and stuff like that, it's closer to like 30 today. So yeah, I have to pay 33% on imports. Daylight robbery. Yeah, that sucks. What the hell? Anyway, yeah, I'm so lonely. My girlfriend is back home in China at the moment. She had a very important test that she had to take. Um, so yeah, why is the finish on this so rough? What's the other one? So rough too. Anyway, back to what I was saying earlier about giving some of y'all maybe a helpful tip on panel lining. Um, you want to wait for it to completely dry. Ghost removing the part while Alex is on his phone. Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You want to try to like make sure that your panel accent color, or Can you guys hear me? I don't know what's going on. My camera is not being recognized again. So you guys can hear me, but my video is out. Crap. Well, that's not cool. Um, okay. I think we might have to restart the stream. So, hold on one second. I'm gonna restart my computer and I'm gonna start. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this up and running. Nope. Dang it. My camera is not showing up. This is really sucks. We're gonna have to restart the stream. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna start a totally new event and we'll get going again. Okay. Sorry about this. My mistake. Hello? Can you guys see me or hear me? I restarted my computer. I hope it's still broadcasting. Um, Nice. Nice. Okay. I think we're okay. Sorry about that. Sweet. All right. Pop out the chat again. Okay. I went ahead and restarted my computer, and I guess now it works. So great. All right. All right. So yeah, I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I'm sweating. It's it's pretty freaking hot. Hold on, let me just kind of catch up on the chat. Yeah, from MacLeod, okay, whatever. Yeah, they're talking about like the Gundam pod game and stuff. Do, 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 do. What are you guys typically doing when you're watching a streamer like myself or like Gunpla Talk or Zach on his channel or anything like what are you guys typically doing? Are you guys like normally just I don't know at work watching on your phone or you guys I don't know building something in your Gunpla room or I don't know what's the typical environment you guys watch like a stream on? Um, like I'm not gonna lie, this morning I was so tired and sleepy. Like I caught maybe like while I was moderating the chat, like I think I was watching the stream and like dozing off. And to be completely honest, I was all like reclined back in my computer chair, like falling asleep. um, so snacking. Riser and says right now I'm unable to get to sleep, so but normally he likes to build while he watches the stream. Okay. So much some of y'all are at work. Some of y'all are trying to remedy insomnia. Well, if you want to fall asleep, you came to the right place. Because I would say I'm not really that exciting to watch. It was funny. My girlfriend the other day, she was watching me. Not the other day, like a while back, like when I was editing the Gunpla Expo video. She was like, "Alex, do you ever get tired?" I'm like, "Tired? Like just tired in general?" And she goes, "No. Do you ever get tired of like listening to yourself all the time?" I'm like, "Yeah." um, that's the thing with like if you're a content creator, you're not gonna watch your own content. You might watch other people's stuff, but you're not gonna watch your own content. Um, that's just how it goes. Um, just because like you know every bit of it because you scrub through all the footage and you're editing it all together. So like after you publish it, export it, and encode it, and it goes online. That's the end of it. You're not ever gonna look at that footage ever again. Um, yeah, that's just how it is. Sometimes I like to snap kits when watching. If you were sending, I saw that good unintentionally. Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, like the last time I did all the sanding with the Penelope, even the gem sniper too. I felt really bad just because it was so boring. Um, so I'm not gonna put you guys through that again. Don't worry. Why is it Gundam marker not erasing easily? You sure are a pain in my ass. Any plans after the Penelope? I'm gonna probably do the same thing Zach did after he finished that monster Psycho Zaku build he did. I'm just gonna, yeah, just after just being burnt out on just doing such a huge kit, like I'm probably just gonna do something really easy and just fun and simple, just to kind of take a break. um, so yeah, plans after the Penelope is probably just I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do random snaps. I don't know. Who knows? I might just snap something else interesting, which is why I've been doing the Star Wars stuff in between, just because I was just burnt out. Um, so uh, you know, but I think a lot of people have that problem where you just you're you're doing the same thing over and over again, and it gets monotonous. Um, it's understandable. So uh, yeah, why is it? You could make a video series of ASMR gun plus sanding. Just a video series on helping people fall asleep. Uh, great. The sound. Oh, right. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I will do that for you tonight. After you're probably gonna go to bed anyway soon. So yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll do that for you tonight. I totally forgot about that, man. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I need. Where's my sander? I need sanding sponge. Okay. If you're kind of wondering what the hell I'm doing right now, um, so basically it's been rainy season and it's been really humid. So the paint and stuff like that I laid down on my parts is not smooth to the touch. This one I guess I maybe sprayed on a dry day, but these binder parts here have like they feel coarse to the touch. And so I'm just taking this 3M microfine sanding sponge, and then I'm just taking off like the little bumps and stuff on top. That's making it really tough. And this is not. It's not. It's not abrasive enough to take off. A whole lot of paint or anything. So it's just taking off like just the hard little stubbles on the surface of the paint. So. Um, Yeah, and the reason I'm doing that is because if you're handling anything that's like coarse and stuff like that, it's basically scoring. And what that is because it's abrasive, it's obviously gonna pick up or hold on to whatever touches it. So if if you're even even if your hands are clean, you're gonna be touching like the coarse parts of it. It'll pick up some of that dirt in your hand or some of the skin particles or oils in your hand. So by doing that, you're giving the plastic or I guess your paint surface no chance to kind of pick up or stick to anything that's on your hands and stuff like that. So um, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing at that moment. But it's so thick. Oh, you know what I could really go for? A sandwich. I could really go for a sandwich. It would be pretty funny if I just picked up this. Uh, if I picked up this laptop and I took it into the kitchen with me, and then I made you watch me make a sandwich, or like cook some ramen. That could be pretty fun. All right, I think I'm just about done with this part. I'm just gonna touch up some of this panel line over here. Nice. Alex, what was your favorite cartoon growing up? Doug. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Doug was the most wholesome, fun cartoon that I watched growing up. I had 2 kimchi bowl ramens this morning. Oh, yeah. That sounds pretty good. Um, by Korean standards, not a lot of people eat that one because there are ones that taste better. But yeah, kimchi bowl ramen is good. Almost all Korean ramen is spicy. But I mean, there on occasion, I'm just like a typical college student. I grew up, in college eating top ramen. Chicken flavor is the best one. Shrimp is nasty. You guys ever notice that Skeeter? I do. Welcome to the stream, man. I didn't notice you earlier, but Skeeter Naidu says Skeeter was an original character. You guys ever notice that out of all of the characters in Doug, Skeeter is the only one that's got weird skin. His skin is what's his skin color? He's purple, right? Purple or green? It's one of those two colors. He's the only person that doesn't have normal skin color. I don't remember who pointed it out to me. Somebody did, but yeah, it just never occurred to me. But it's true. He's blue. I don't even remember. He's blue or green or something like that. But yeah, Skeeter was not a human color, so that led me to believe he was an alien of some sorts. It's because Skeeter is black. I don't know. I wouldn't say he's black. I mean, I wouldn't assume that he's black because his skin tone is a little bit darker than the other people. I mean, for all we know, he could be Hispanic or Native American Indian. But he was, he's the only one who didn't have a normal skin tone. Literally watching paint dry. Ren and Stimpy was weird. I honestly, like, there were some times where I would watch Ren and Stimpy and be like, "Really? This is for children?" Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I grew up playing freaking Ren and Stimpy, the video game on Super Nintendo. Um, oh, screw it. I'm gonna do that with a marker. Um, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Um, every time in the show, they have like those cuts where I don't know how to say it. It's like super detailed and super, how do you say it, like raw. I don't know how else to explain it. Like for example, I don't know, like Ren will be like, "Oh, hey man, you're so hairy or you're so dirty or something," and then it'll cut to like a zoom in shot of like Stimpy's like butt, and then it'll have like this like high resolution cut picture of like his hair or whatever, and it'll be all gross and nasty with like pus coming out of it and stuff like that. Like those like hyper realistic, gross like cuts. Um, yeah, I'd look at that and be like, "That's for this show's for kids." Like, really? Like, the shock factor was really high. Who knows? Maybe it's just me, but I thought it was pretty. Yeah. Nadia, are you feeling better today? Was I feeling bad before? I don't remember. Um, oh, yeah, I like Dexter's Lab was pretty good. Um, I'm not gonna lie, Dee Dee pissed me off. I'm one of those people where like I like having my stuff a certain way, and I don't like when things change. So like even when I was a kid growing up, like when my mom would kind of like um, like move my stuff around or whatever, like I'd like it a certain way, and she'll move it around and stuff. So like I don't know. Um, like yeah, that would piss me off, and I would be super mad at mom and be like, "Ma, why'd you move this, or why'd you put that there?" Or just so like just watching Dee Dee like freaking suck the life out of every accomplishment Dexter did was, I don't know, it was pretty annoying. Let's get that one person. And I think you're referring to the scare I had the other day. Um, yeah, that was a while back now. I'd say it's a couple weeks back now. But yeah, I'm feeling fine. Thank you. Yeah, I was just super worried and upset. Um, yeah, I guess I thought you were asking about like maybe I was sick or something like that. But no, yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco's Modern Life. Do, 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 do. I'm not gonna lie. I watch Powerpuff Girls too. Um, because they're cute and stuff. I hated Bubbles though. She was annoying. Stupid. Rocco's Modern Life is about as bad as Ren and Stimpy in the innuendo department. Uh, yeah, but I mean, I think Rocco's Modern Life was a little bit more bearable. Ren and Stimpy was just, it was pretty gritty. Richard asks, do you watch anime? I can't say I'm a consistent anime watcher, nor did I watch anime like just growing up. I never got into One Piece or Naruto or any of those other, I guess big name animes. I think the first anime that I like followed was probably Dragon Ball Z. Every single day, Cartoon Network, 5 p.m. And yeah, my sister and I would like run home from school and try to catch the next episode. And it would piss us off because when Goku is fighting like Cell or something like that, he'll be making a spirit bomb for like 4 episodes. That shit pissed us off so bad. Um, but as far as anime goes, I mean, I recently binge watched the whole original Gundam series. So you see 0079. And I started Zeta Gundam. Just rewatching that one. I've seen Zeta Gundam before, but yeah, I'd never seen 0079, like the original Gundam. Um, but like I don't know, for me it's so interesting, so amazing how like I don't know, like you think that like a TV show or something like that from like the 70s or something like that is going to be primitive in ideas and like storylines and stuff like that, and then you watch it and like, yo, this is some deep stuff, man. So yeah, I mean, I've been kind of watching some of the older Gundam series, but I guess recently or up till now, I think anime I got into was probably Attack on Titan. I can't stand the dubbing; it's terrible. So I just make do with the subtitles. So yeah, I've watched every single episode up to season 2, but season 2 got really weird. It's just like all of a sudden, just randomly, there's just normal people turning into freaking titans. So I don't know what the hell's going on, but you know. Um, so yeah, I mean, like I'm open to watching new anime. Like since discovering 9 anime and stuff, but Um, there's just so many anime shows out there that I don't know what's really good. But Ryzen asks, have you ever watched Robotech or Macross? I've never seen Macross. I know the kids. I know what the anime is, but I've never watched a single episode of it. Um, but Robotech I've seen. Robotech was on Cartoon Network, so I did watch a couple of episodes of that when I was a kid. But yeah, none of the other stuff. It's really rough too. Why is the paint so coarse? Is it my primer? I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not a fan of Mr. Primer Surfacer. Um, this is white or gray? I think this is. Well, this is gray, but this Mr. Primer Surfacer, but in white. I don't know why, but it's. I don't know, with my experience with it was not very good doing this kit because I had to buy 2 of these big bottles to prime all 300 plus parts of this Penelope, and I don't know. I was just having issues with it, like just leaving little like beads of paint on. It just I don't know. It just didn't spray on too smooth for me. For some reason, the gray worked fine. Just the white. I don't know what it is with the white, but I troubleshooted the crap out of it. I talked to Jim at Gunpla Fixation, and I don't know, just straight up pissed me off. So I'm gonna move these aside, let those dry. I'm gonna go on to doing all these guys. Lights and Magic. I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't watch enough anime to know. I know what Voltron is because that was a pretty common one. But for me, like my introduction to like robots in general was probably Power Rangers and Transformers. Um, Way before I knew Gunpla or Gundam. Ugh. Oh, the sun's going down. Oh, I have seen Evangelion. I forgot about that one. Ooh, Zach posted up his Zach posted up his whatchamacallit, his 50K thing. You guys want to watch? I don't know if you can hear it though.
Hey guys, today I'm going to officially announce my 50,000 subscriber, my 50K unicorn contest. So just not too long ago, I passed 50,000 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. It's been crazy. Like I never really expected my channel to get to 50,000 subscribers. There's really very few channels within our community that are at numbers like that. And for my channel to be specifically dedicated to like just only Gunpla, that's pretty amazing. So I'm really proud of that. So give myself a pat on the back, but also give a little pat on the back to you guys there too. Thank you for all the support, and it's just awesome that you guys enjoy the stuff that I make. So at least I hope that you do. I hope that most of you guys enjoy most of the content that I make. I really enjoy making it. So yeah, it's been awesome. I'm looking forward to growing that and just growing the community and everything. So with that, we can get into some of the details of the contest. So I'll talk about all the details, how you can enter the contest and all of that, and I'll go over all the prizes. There's like over $500 worth of prizes, so there's a lot of stuff that you guys can win with this. And as the title would I'll let you know that this is going to be a very unicorn-themed contest. So what I wanted to do, why I wanted to make it a unicorn-themed contest is because we have obviously the new 1-to-1 scale unicorn opening very soon in Japan. And hoping to go there later this year. Well, it hasn't been decided quite yet, but hopefully I'll be able to go there and get some video there for you guys. But with that, and the real grade just came out, and the mega size just came out, and it's just kind of a season of unicorn, it seems. So it just made sense to kind of do a unicorn themed contest as well. So basically there's going to be 3 main categories and then 2 other kind of winners as well, but I'll get to that in just a minute. So the 3 main categories are going to be beginner category, advanced category, and custom category. So for this contest, you will have to use a unicorn kit. So it doesn't matter whether it's a unicorn or banshee or banshee norn or phoenix. Any one of the different unicorn variations will be all right, but you have to use a unicorn kit, a single unicorn kit, and also the grade or scale doesn't matter at all. You can use SD, HG, master grade, real grade, mega size, perfect grade, whatever. That doesn't matter at all. Or there's kind of a lot to talk about with all the rules for this, so I'll just kind of go through it. I will have all the information in the information down below. I'll also post that on my Facebook page as well for you guys to check that. So, all right, so let's just start off with the dates. So the first thing is the starting date is going to be from today, August 27th, and then the ending day is going to be October 23rd. So you guys will have 8 weeks to work in total. Hopefully that'll be enough time for you guys. I don't want to make it like too terribly long, then it's just too long, or too short, it's not giving you guys enough time to work. So hopefully 8 weeks will be enough. We'll end on the 23rd. That'll be the deadline for the entries, and then I'll announce the winners a week after that on Halloween Day on October 31st. It's a kind of a notable day anyway. It's a memorable day. So October 31st, Halloween Day, is when I'll announce the winners for that for all you guys. So for the main 3 categories, I won't be judging that by myself this time. I will be judging that with my Gumblet Talk crew there. So that'll be Tim, Jim, Simon, Justin, Josh, and I all will be judging the 3 main categories together. So we'll be able to give our own different opinions and all of that on all you guys' different entries for the 3 main categories. So next rule, obviously just 1 entry per person. So you can't enter multiple entries, multiple kits. You have to just choose 1. Also, to enter, you have to send me an entry email, and in your email, you have to have the subject line of the email as Unicorn Contest Entry. That has to be the subject line of the email, so make sure you get that exactly right. And in the email, please include your name, the country where you live, the kit you're planning on using, and also which of the 3 main categories you would plan on entering. You have to let me know those details in the email. And then also you need to include a entry photo, and in your entry photo, it's going to be like I've done in the past. You just need a photograph of the kit. It should be either brand new or just snapped. I don't want you to have any work done on it already. So if it's just snapped, that's fine, but just not any extra work on it yet. So you have a picture of that, either the kit, the unsnapped kit, or the snapped kit. And also in the picture, you have to include a little piece of paper, just a little Post-it or a little piece of paper, whatever, with your name and country on that in the photo as well, just to kind of, so I know it's like a new photo. You're not just using some photo of something you built like ages ago. So that's it for your entry email. Just make sure you get all those details right, because that will just help me a lot to keep everything organized and make sure everything is all legit. When I get your entry email, I'll send you a reply back, like acknowledging that I got it. Give me a few days. If I don't reply like straight away, give me a couple days to get to that, because they do tend to pile up sometimes. So I'm just busy and I can't always get to it straight away. Just give me some time. I will get back to you. And then once you're completely done with your entry and you're ready to submit that to me, you need to send your final and contest entry photos within the same email chain. So don't send a new email, just find your email that you sent me before for your entry and just reply to that same email chain again with your final entry. So again, that just helps me keep everything organized here.
Interesting.
And in your final entry, I want you guys to give me 5 photos, five photos of your completed kit, and need to show some different angles, of course, obviously, so we can see all around your kit really nicely. And then you can include 1 or 2 work in progress photos if you want. That's optional though. So like if you have your 5 finished photos plus 2 work in progress photos, the maximum number of photos that you should be sending me is 7. Minimum will be just 5 without any work in progress photos. You don't have to send any work in progress, but it's just kind of cool to see sometimes, and it might help us be able to see, you know, like some of the work that went into it if you did like something that may not be really obvious to see straight off the bat. So that's it. So that's how you submit your final entry. And again, I'll send you an email reply again after that, acknowledging, okay, I got your entry. You're good to go. So hopefully that kind of covers all the information you guys need for entering the contest. Obviously, like on your final photos, I don't want you guys to use any Photoshop or anything like that. So please just don't bother doing that. If you have like some cheap camera and just the color on your camera is just really not good, and you have to go into Photoshop to just adjust like your color cast or something like that, then like that'll be okay. Or just like brightness contrast or something like that. Like that's fine, but don't add any other Photoshop effects or anything like that. It's just, I don't need to see that. You can do that on your own, but don't send those to me for your entry photos. I just want to make it really, really clear to you guys that if you don't follow these rules, then I'm just going to disqualify you, because we really need to tell you guys to follow the rules just to help keep everything organized. So I will let you know, like if you make a mistake or something like that. But again, if you don't follow those, then you just didn't listen. So sorry. All right. So next thing, onto the categories. So here are the 3 main categories and the details concerning that. So the first category is the beginner category. For this category, we want not fully painted kits. So don't kits that are not fully painted. So obviously it's for beginners. right? So it's okay if you like paint in like a few little small details here and there or something. Obviously decals, panel lining, that's okay. Top coat is okay. You can also make a diorama, but one thing about the dioramas for this, I only want one mobile suit, so you can't include multiple mobile suits in the diorama. If you, whatever diorama you make for any of the main categories, you have to include just one mobile suit in there. For this beginner category, because there's kind of less focus on like the painting and skill involved, we are still going to look at your skill included with like your build. But more focus is going to be on your posing and photography. So maybe you don't have all the skills or whatever you need to like fully paint the kit. You're just kind of just getting into the hobby. You're still new to it. But at least you should be able to just like do a decent pose and just take a nice photograph. Again, if you guys don't have a nice space to take a photograph inside, wait for a nice weather day and go outside and photograph your kit outside. That's the best lighting that you can get, really. So that's what I recommend you guys to do if you're in kind of not good photography situation. Also should note that for your final photos, you don't have to have 5 photographs of the kit in the same pose. You can change the pose if you want, so long as we can see everything around the kit. Okay, so that's that. Now on to the advanced category. So for the advanced category, we do want fully painted kits. So for this one, obviously you can do paint, decals, panel lining, all of that kind of stuff. You can also do some detail up, so like adding some metal parts, like metal detail parts, or scribing. You can add little bits of scribing here and there, things like that. You can do a diorama here as well. Again, just one mobile suit, only the main Gundam in there anyway. The emphasis of this category is going to be mostly on your painting. So we'll be looking mostly at your painting skill and style and all of that in this. So it doesn't have to be canon colors. You can do different colors for this, but it's just the focus is going to be just on a nicely painted kit. And then the third main category is the custom category. And here, obviously, we're looking for a interesting custom unicorn. So in this category, actually fully painting the kit is optional, but just keep in mind that if you're wanting to make like a custom build and you're not going to be fully painting it, you're going to be up against people who have fully painted builds. So you're going to be at a definite disadvantage if you're not fully painting the kit, but it is allowed if you want, you can do that. Here, obviously, pretty much anything goes. You can do kit bashing, scratch building, anything like that. I don't want you guys to do like kit bashing where you have like for example, the whole body of a Zaku and just replace it with a Unicorn Gundam head. That's obviously kind of defeating the purpose. But I want you guys, whatever you're doing, for it to still be like unicorn-esque. I mean, but you could take the whole thing apart and take all the parts of the unicorn and then reshape it all into like making some weird kind of dinosaur or something like that. Just for example, that's fine. But as long as it's still something of like just the Unicorn Gundam, right? Now with this one, obviously the emphasis is going to be mostly on creativity and the execution of that. So, I mean, you can have like a really super creative idea, but if your painting doesn't really come out really well, or just like you have nub marks and things like that that are not cleaned up, then that's going to be like points off. So not only having a really cool, interesting idea, but your execution of that idea is also going to be equally important. So those are the 3 main categories. Something else I just want to kind of mention about is that when you're deciding on which category to enter, maybe you want to do like a just painted build, but you want to just do like a little bit of customization on it. Whether you want to enter in the advanced category where it's just focused on painted build, or the custom category where it's more focused on custom category where it's more focused on custom builds. Just again, keep in mind the other kits you're going to be up against. So like if you are going to do mostly just like a fully painted Unicorn Gundam, and then you want to just, let's say, for example, give it like some like Zaku spikes on the shoulder parts. I know that's a stupid example, but if you're going to be doing just a little bit of customization to it, just keep in mind if you want to enter that in the custom category, then again, you're going to be up against people who are maybe doing a lot of heavy customization where the emphasis of that is on creativity. So your kind of little bit of creative license with the unicorn there won't count as much for like compared to people who are getting like really super creative with this. So if you're just doing like a little bit of customization or something, maybe better to just enter the painting category, because that little bit of customization will help like for some creativity points, but it's going to be mostly focused on just your painting. So I hope that makes sense to you guys. Anyway, you get what I mean. If you have questions, or if you want to like tell me about your idea and maybe you're wondering maybe which category would be better to enter, you can just let me know, send me a message or something, and I can help you kind of decide maybe which would be better for you depending on your idea. Okay, so aside from that, we will also have 2 other awards, one for the People's Choice, and so that will be on October 24th, one day after the end of the contest. The deadline is the 23rd, so the next day, the 24th. I'll upload an album onto my Facebook page, And in that album, I'll have one photograph of each of all the entries, and it'll basically just be just the photograph that gets the most likes will be the winner of that one. So just make sure you guys go there and vote for your favorites by that, by just liking your favorite or favorites. You can vote for more than one if you want. Just the point is that you can't vote for the same one more than once. But anyway, I'll leave those up there, and you guys will be able to vote for 3 days. For just 3 days, I'll be counting that, and then at the end of 3 days, I'll cut that off, and then I'll check, who's going to be the winner from that. And then the other special award is going to be the USA Gundam Store staff favorite. So USA Gundam Store, the sponsor for me and my channel, has agreed to sponsor this contest. So they are supplying most of the prizes for this contest. So big shout out to them, guys. Definitely make sure you say thank you to them. Shop at their site, use that coupon code ZakuEarliest10. But anyway, they're sponsoring this contest, so big shout out to them. They're awesome. They're amazing. They want to help me with supporting the prizes for this contest, so that's awesome. I'll talk to you guys again about what the prizes are here in just a minute. But this one, yeah, there's going to be an extra winner as well, just for their staff at USA Gundam Store. Their staff is going to pick their favorite entry. So it's going to be among all three, the beginner, the advanced, and the custom categories all together. They're just going to pick just their overall favorite one as their favorite, and that one is going to be a winner as well. So just one quick note about the People's Choice Award and the USA Gundam Store's favorite award. If one of the ones that's picked for one of those categories happens to be one of the winners from one of the main categories, then that person won't win 2 prizes. Then we'll pick, for the People's Choice Award, we'll just pick the one that has the second most amount of likes to be the winner for that, or in the case of the USA Gundam Store, whatever one is their second most favorite, then we'll pick that one instead. So just so that's clear. All right, so finally, the part you guys have been waiting for. What are the prizes going to be? Like I said, there's over $500 worth of prizes. So again, big thank you to USA Gundam Store. There are a few that have been donated by a couple of friends of mine as well, so I'll get to those here in just a second. So for each of the 3 main categories, there is going to be the main winner, which would be the main prize, and there is going to be a runner-up winner, which will also win a prize as well. So there's 3 prize sets, and how it's going to work is that the winner of the custom category will get first pick among the main 3 prize sets. The winner of the advanced category will get second pick among the main 3 prize sets, and the winner of the beginner category will get the 3rd main prize set that's left. And then for the runner-ups, it'll be the same way. There's 3 runner-up prizes, and so the winner of custom category will get first pick among those 3 items, and then so on and so forth. You guys get the idea. So the first prize set is, excuse me, I need to look at the list here, is the Mega Size Unicorn, the HG Astaroth Gundam, the HG Mark II Revive Gundam, and a Panda Guy. So that's a pretty awesome set right there. Prize set number 2 is a Master Grade Unicorn Kits, the 5.0 God Hand Nippers, and a Master Grade F91 Gundam. So there you go, I have those. And then the 3rd prize set is the Real Grade Unicorn, the RG00 Quanta, the 5.0 God Hand Nippers, and an HG00 Riser. So you can see each of the main prize sets have
nice prizes
kit in there. That was intentional. And then the runner-up prizes. These are the ones that are donated. So just want to say a huge shout out to Alex and Zach, who are usually the guys who donate stuff for my contest. So they're awesome. Guys, please do check out Alex's channel if you haven't. Check that out. It's just the Alex Studios. He's making some Gunpla videos on there. He actually just bought a whole bunch of new camera equipment, so he should be making some really cool videos on there pretty soon. So the 3 runner-up prizes are going to be the Master Grade Powered GM, the Master Grade Double Zeta Burka, and the Master Grade Thunderbolt Full Armor Gundam. And finally, the last 2 here, the winner of the People's Choice Award will get the Master Grade GM Sniper 2, and then the winner of the USA Gundam Store favorite will get the RE100 Hama Hama. So that's it for all the prizes. Like I said, there's a lot of prizes. There's a lot of good stuff to win in this. So hopefully that will inspire you guys to get out there and make some really cool unicorn kits. Again, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just leave those down below or send me a message on Facebook or in your entry submission email. You can talk to me there. I'll check what you guys have to say in your emails. And just thank you guys for all the support. I always feel like it's hard to show real gratitude to you guys through the camera and through the internet, but I hope that comes across as sincere, because I do really sincerely want to just thank you guys just for watching my videos and being part of the community, and awesome. It's really awesome. So I really love doing this. And also a big, of course, huge thank you to USA Gundam Store. Those guys are awesome. So that's pretty much it, guys. The last thing just I'll mention, you may have noticed the shirt as well that I'm wearing. This is from the Gunpla Builders Association. You can see it's got that there on the back as well. I picked this up there. If you guys are interested in picking one up, you can check out their shop. It's just Gunpla Builders ASC.storeenvy.com. I'll put a link for that down below as well. I just figured give a little shout out to them. They're a pretty cool group there, and I liked their shirts. So you can check those out there. So that's it for this video, guys. I know it's a long one, but I wanted to give you guys all the details on that. It's a big contest. I've really been looking forward to doing this. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. So get out there, get to work, and make some cool unicorn kits. Bye, guys. See ya.
So, start building a kit. Go, 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 go. Yeah, Zach picked up the Power GM from me yesterday, so that's the kit that I donated. In my normal Alex donation fashion, I always choose a kit that's not easily available to people out there. So, yeah, if you guys are interested in, joining in on that contest, you guys got 8 weeks. I watch there's like 9 people like run into their backlogs trying to find a unicorn kit. But why am I not surprised, Alex, that you donated? I don't know. I'm not the only person that donates, though. I mean, Zach, the other Zach, he's the one that donated that perfect grade last time. So, I mean, well, Ragnar says, well, I don't have a unicorn kit and I'm not a good builder. Bad time to be alive. Well, I mean, dude, that's why there are, different categories to just kind of make it fair for everybody. So, yeah, just try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You complete a kit that you're proud of, that you finally, finished and was able to, manage to finish. And on top of that, you have some pictures of it. So what's the worst that could happen, right? Yeah, but you're a good dude, always happy to donate. Just whatever. I mean, there's no meaning behind it. Like, I mean, I've been donating since before I even created a YouTube channel. And there's no other reason to it. It's just me supporting a friend of mine. That's pretty much it. Plus, my girlfriend's been kind of getting on my ass about having too many kits in my backlog. So, it's kind of nice. I have a place that I can kind of like hide away some stuff. Don't tell my girlfriend, but like Zach probably still has maybe 5 or 6 of my kits still at his house, and I'm just kind of hiding it there. Because like straight up, like some kits that I ordered online, I just had them delivered to his house, and he's like, he'll hold on to it and do an unboxing or whatever for anything interesting. So, I know at the very least he's got, at least like maybe 4, including the Expo Clear Full Armor Unicorn. We like trade kits too. Like he gave me an RG Zeta, and I swapped them for this one was like a limited edition one, but Yeah, like we swapped, and I gave him Gelgoop 2.0. Oh, stuff like that. All right, have a good night, Riser. Take it easy, man. So Ragnar says he's not going to buy anything for another 2 months because he's got to stack them up for shipping. Yeah, it sucks. When am I going to get through all this, man? Slowly but surely. I'm so tired of paneling and doing decals. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. That was a mistake. Ba-da-da-da. I'm not touching these. Slowly but surely, one at a time. I'm not going to do these. These I got to do. I got that. Where's that other shoulder piece? I need to start putting parts together. Spilling the beans on the stream? I don't know what you're talking about, Aaron. What beans? What are these beans you speak of? Um, oh, there's 8 people in here still. Dang. Y'all are devoted followers. I should start a cult with you guys. Yo, it's scary. Korea's got some funky, messed up cults. Um, yeah, there's some really like weird dudes out there. This one, I think I'm gonna do it in gray. X-File of spilling the beans. I haven't spilled any beans. All the stuff that I'm talking to you guys is pretty much public knowledge, I would say. Tissue. Not spilling the beans on anything. There are no beans being spilled here. Beans. Good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you fart. I don't know what beans you're talking about. There's nothing secret. Anything that is worth telling, I don't tell you guys. So sorry. As much as you know, as chill as we are. Um, Talking about my wife not knowing about my other kids. Oh, you mean my girlfriend? Not my wife. I'm not married yet. Zach's got a wife, not me. I'm not married. Not yet. Lots of beans for every meal. Oh, speaking of me, I'm getting hungry. Much better if I forgot. 30%. That's not a lot. It's gonna take you guys to go cook something. Maybe not. All right. I've got this pink piece here, and to explain what I've been going for is I have like a slew of pink parts right here, and then all the parts back there and there are pretty much white, with the exception of a couple pieces like this one. That one? Oh, okay. I could take off the masking tape on this. With the exception of a couple of the pieces, this one I made two-tone. Careful, careful, careful. Okay. Um, so like this part, I don't know if you can tell in the camera. Do you guys see two different tones of color? Maybe not. Um, this should be a little bit darker because this is painted with gray primer underneath and pink, and then this was actually painted with white primer and white paint on top. And so what I've been going for is just like really, really subtle, I guess you can say, tone variations based off of the same white color. So I have parts that are primed in gray and color and painted white on top. I have some parts that are primed in white with white on top, and then I have some parts that are primed in white with a really, really light pink on top. I guess like a pastel pink, and then I have another set of parts that were primered in gray with the pastel pink on top. And the pastel pink is not really like a pastel pink that I bought or anything like that. It's just Gaia Notes semi gloss white mixed in with some of Mr. Color's fluorescent red, just to kind of give it that little bling. So, hold on. Sorry, girlfriend is texting me from China, asking me what I'm up to. But yeah, so I mean, there are pretty much four different variations of the color white, I guess, with just varying tones. And I mean, the thing that I'm kind of just trying to go for is just something, you know, interesting, just something different. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to working on this. You know what's kind of interesting? On Thursday, I play some Titanic and I lose like 10 viewers instantly. I take a phone call really quick and there's still 8 people. It was 8 people when I picked up the phone and it was 8 people now. So you're telling me you would rather listen to silence than listen to Celine Dion? You guys are mean. So funny. I don't know why you guys hate Celine Dion so much. And that's the way it is. Don't give up on your faith. Love comes to love to believe in. And that's the way it is. There was a space for two on the driftwood. That's why. And then the more funny part is like she's like, "I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go." And then when he's like frozen on the edge of the driftwood, she lets him go and he falls into the water. She goes, "Ah!" And then he falls into the water. She lied. She says, "I'll never let go. I'll never let go, Jack." I think for a lot of people, Titanic was a lot of people's like gateway into pornography. Here we are talking about porn again. When did I see it? I think I saw that movie when I was in like fourth or fifth grade, and yeah, like, I think I was in like fourth or fifth grade when I saw that movie. Sixth grade? I don't remember. But I was sitting next to my mom, and she covered my eyes. And I was like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Nope, nothing." That was yeah. I'm like seriously considering not doing any decals. No, I'm not gonna talk about porn. Um, I mean, obviously, I don't know what the big hoopla is about seeing breasts. I mean, you see guys without their shirts all the time. Girls just have bigger ones. I mean, it's not a really big difference. I mean, I think I probably have bigger boobs than some girls do. You don't see people going looking at mine and going, "Oh my god, put a shirt on." I'm just saying. The Finney says, "Me and my friends got kicked out for cheering and clapping when DiCaprio died at the end. Luckily, it was near the end, so he didn't miss too much." Oh my god, that's funny. I mean, you see this piece of paper? This is the full decal sheet. Would you want to do this? I have really large hands. This is huge. Know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I mean, this is a good A4 sheet of paper, just of decals. Where do the numbers go up to? The highest number goes up to 179. I mean, don't get me wrong, these are nice decals. They're really, really nice. They're pre-cut, and they're actually, the cut is really, really good. Like, you wouldn't have to actually cut the sides or anything else off of them. But that's 179 pieces. Well, actually, there's more than that. Like, that's 35, but there are 8 of 35. So 179 in unique decals that I would have to do. So we're talking 200 plus. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do all of them. I'll probably do like the really important ones, like the lines, and probably like the panel hexagon thingamajiggies, and probably most of like the bottom half of this thing, and maybe 1 or 2 of these EFSF. EFSF, maybe FF 104, maybe that stuff. But other than that, Defini, you are a liar. Alex does not love decals. Decals, whatever the hell you want to call them. But yeah, it's a lot of decals. So you can kind of understand why I'm not looking forward to doing said decals. But if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. I think most of these I don't have to. Okay, good. Now we're making some headway. I'll do this one now. So anyway, back to my question earlier. There's a piece right here, which is pretty much like, it looks like the ass end of a Xiang. Or a Gelgoog, or a Dom. So my question is, I'm just looking for a suggestion. Do you think I should do this one in black accent color or panel lining, or do you think I should do it with like a little bit of a gray to make it, pop a little bit less or be a little bit more subtle than the black? What do you guys think? Let me know. I will take your reasoning into consideration. Don't give up on your faith. Love comes to love to believe in. And that's the way it is. Don't give up on your faith. Subtle is better, gray is nice, go gray. Okay. Jeez, don't yell at me. Did you manage to get the decal on the ball? You're not talking to me, right? I think you should be talking to Wayne, because he's the one working on the ball. Oh, yeah, he answered. I think Wayne is going to be waiting to get in an order of, what's it called? Some Mark Fit. Mark Fit or Mark Softer, Mark Fit, that'll probably help you out. That's what I use. And by the strong, it depicts that it'll probably melt or kind of soften up the decal a little bit more, so it'll kind of wrap itself into corners or the rounded shape of the ball. So Yeah, I think most of you guys were not there because there were only like 4 or 5 people watching my uh, Facebook videos live. Aaron asks, any vlog vids in the pipeline? I don't know. Like, in order for me to do a vlog, it would have to be there would have to be some form of context or something interesting. But I mean, I'm not gonna. There's not a whole lot of places for me to go or a whole lot of things that I'm gonna, be doing. So I don't really know. Most of my vlogs are mixed in with like, some of the progress that I'm making with the actual kit I'm doing. Only the problem is I'm not actually making any progress, which is why I'm streaming. And like nobody wants to watch paint dry in a video. So I don't really know. But given the fact that I got all this new equipment to work with, I'm inclined to say that I'll probably try to come up with something. But I mean, I'm open to suggestions. If you guys are, um, if you guys think that maybe there's something interesting about Korea or, um, something up near Seoul that you might be interested in looking at, then you know I'm open to ideas. So um, I don't know if there's anything that you guys want to see or you know um, in the vlogs or whatever like that. Yeah, let me know. It's just being. I think a lot of people don't understand that being a content creator is really difficult because you don't want to constantly be putting out the same stuff all the time, which is why I think even for myself, I think I kind of outplayed the whole outplayed the whole the time lapse thing. It's getting kind of old, so I'm probably gonna use a little bit less of the time lapses in my videos, unless you really like them. Then, well, maybe I'll keep them in. But time lapses do take a long time. Um, because like for example, I got the GoPro set up there, and it's a wide angle lens, so you know. But at the same time, it's like it's so it can be pretty boring. Go get go eat some good food and make us hit our lives. Okay. Well, I mean, I have been meaning to uh, try making a video at maybe like a Korean barbecue place. So, and being that my girlfriend's just finished this huge ass test, but what it is it's pretty much like the MCATs or like your final like doctor license test, which is basically what she took. So, yeah, she'd been studying for like more than a year, just straight up just studying. Um, so I figured, to kind of celebrate, we'd probably go out and get some food, um, some good food at that. Um, so yeah, I guess a vlog. I was going to get some good food. I guess that could work. But I don't want it to be just a vlog. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna do vlogs, I might as well create a whole different channel. And the thing is, I mean, there are days there's just not enough like decent things going on in my life to warrant a vlog. So I can't really say that I'll be too inclined to create a vlog. Um, and like uh, and do it like regularly, just for the sake of doing a vlog. Um, so I don't know, man. I, I'm probably not gonna do as many as some might hope. I know. Like I understand the appeal of just like uh, like just having a different angle on the world and seeing different aspects to even just me, I guess. Which is why I did that Facebook live video of was like 100. It was like an hour and 40 minutes long, just me walking around the freaking supermarket. But yeah, I don't know. Chances are I'm probably not going to be doing like regular vlogs, but don't call it a vlog, call it a random live stream. Yeah. I guess it'll be whatever you call it. How long have we been live for? I don't even know. What time did I start? 4? I think I started like a little before 4. So we're on 2 hours now. 2 hours. All right, I think I'm done with that whole slew of parts over there. I gotta do cleanup, but I'd rather just do all parts and then do cleanup later. So we shall continue. Or Gundam Builders E2 stream. No, but I think CB, you're misunderstanding the idea of a vlog. Because I mean, technically, a vlog is not a live stream. So, if I were to do a vlog, it would just be a pre-recorded video that I put out, just kind of showing y'all what I'm up to today. So, I don't know. We shall see. Let me take this. Yeah. And the whole pastel idea came from Zach, too. I put out some feelers out there, and Zach was like, pastel colors. I was like, not a bad idea. And to be completely honest, I didn't do a mock-up. I guess you can just call me lazy. But I didn't do a mock-up of this this kit. So I actually don't know what it's going to look like after I put it all together with paint and stuff. Just kind of just going with the flow here. And I just, I looked at the pictures and just kind of, I guess in my mind, kind of, I guess, visualized how things would kind of look. So it's possible that this build might not even look very good after putting it all together. But, if it doesn't look good, then, we'll just have to take off some parts and paint them over a different color. I'm just hoping it doesn't come to that, but you never know. Oh, two people left. Only 6 people left in here. I just realized you guys. That was the Celine Dion. Well, honestly, I don't know why some of my videos some of my live streams perform better than others. Like I don't know what I did to have that all-time high score of 25 people watching at any given time. Like, I mean, obviously it's nothing compared to what Zach the amount of people Zach brings together in the live stream. But it's like I don't know what I was doing or how I got even 25 people to be watching at at one time. I don't know what it was. So I don't know. Because my recent streams have only, we've only brought together, 10, 15 people, which is fine, whatever. It's just, I just don't know what I was doing. Alex, do you still have permanent lurkers? I don't know. Probably. But yeah, CB, I agree with you. I think it's probably has to do a lot with like the time of day and some people having to work and stuff like that and whatnot. But no, it wasn't a jazz episode. Like the one I had with like the most people was, I think, the Star Wars build, the 1/6 Stormtrooper build. Maybe it was just the Star Wars build Star Wars kit that was interesting. I don't know. Oh God, I hope this cleans up okay because the surface is not very smooth right now. That's what I get for ghetto mixing paint. South Korea and Guam at the same time. Really? It's GMT +8. I didn't know that. What the heck? This grade's not coming off. You serious? That comes off. Why is that not coming off? Is that a chip? I'll have to touch it up with some paint later. $7:15 p.m. No. Yeah, Bomb's an hour ahead of us. Because Bomb is in between Japan and the West Coast, so yeah, you're an hour ahead of me actually, because it's only 6:12 here. So yeah. Obviously people in Europe are obviously just about lunchtime now, I'd say. Well, I think the gray is okay. Not as like kind of in your face as the black, so good eye, guys. Good eye. Just put this on here. Let that dry. And I am going to start. I'm getting hungry as hell, though. All right, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking I might just finish up some of these pink parts. Right here. Oh, it's like it's videoception. Ooh. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna just finish up these pink parts and then get something to eat, maybe relax a little bit. So, yeah. Hold on, phone call. Not the girlfriend this time. Sorry, that was a work-related call. I know it's a little unprofessional, but I figured this is not like an official stream like a Gunpla talk or anything. It's just us hanging out, so y'all can understand, right? um, Yeah, that gray is looking good. Like it's a subtle enough line to kind of show like the panel separation. Um, but come on, focus. Why won't you focus? Come on. Why did it focus back out? Dang it. But yeah. Oh, it's a subtle enough line to show the like part separation, but at the same time it's like it's not popping as much as like the black on white. Um so yeah. Oh, looks pretty cool. I'm liking it. I know. I'm surprised there's still 6 people in here. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. You guys are so cool. But there's 6 people watching. There's only 2 people in the chat. Myself and CB, which means some of y'all are lurking, which is cool. If you guys don't want to chat, I'm not. I'm not going to take offense. Oliver shooting hearts at me. Um, I'm sorry, bro, but our puzzle pieces don't really match. So unfortunately, our love cannot be. If you know what I'm saying. What the hell? My chat like disappeared. My dude is fiddling with his SD unicorn and Kshatriya. My girlfriend has built the SD unicorn all by herself. And actually, like we did that as a bet. Like I bet her she couldn't finish it in under an hour, and she finished in like 40 minutes. And so, yeah, we had to go to Outback that night. I was like, dang it. I should have known the girlfriend of a Gunpla modeler would be just as good. Not working, not lurking, working. Fiddle with my SD uniform from time to time. Aaron, let's keep it PG in here, okay, buddy? I'm just kidding. Aaron fiddles with his SD unicorn. There's a Ren and Stimpy all over again. David, you're at work? No, it's the weekend. You're not working today, are you? It's freaking Sunday. Why are some of y'all at work? Should be at church or something else. Whatever y'all do on Sundays. Hey, Twid, welcome back, man. I'm still here. Making you guys watch paint dry, I'm off for 9 days. Not that I'm rubbing it in. You jerk face. Why I oughta. That's clean. I get pretty anal when I do decals or panel lining. Like if the line comes out like a little bit, I'll like redraw it or freaking erase it and do it again. I wasn't like this before, but I feel Gunpla has made me more. I'm not gonna play down OCD, because when people say, "Oh, I got OCD," they're they're not really doing justice to people who actually have OCD. So I'm not gonna say I have OCD, and in a joking manner like that. But um, you know, Gunpla has made me pretty. What's the word? I don't know. Let's just say it bothers me when I see something kind of out of line, or something a little bit messy here or something like that. It irks me. It bothers me a little bit. So, um, yeah. But I think I'm probably not alone here. I think Gunpla has made a lot of us, um, really, really sensitive to things not like lining up or being perfect or anything like that. So, anal. Yeah, I guess Defini's right. Anal, I guess, would work. um, just yeah, just really just borderline perfectionist. Um, which is cool. I mean, because you see the end result of the hard work that you put into your kit and stuff like that. Obviously it'll make it worth it. Um, but you know what I mean. I've repainted a kit 10 times once. Damn. I don't think I'd go as far as to repaint one single kit 10 times. Yeah, you need some help, Jeeves. Okay, I think it's clean enough. That stuff is done. Just chip away at more of these pink parts and call it a day. Just kind of. I wish I had like a Saudi Arabian prince friend. You know, just money's no object. Just, hey, I hear you need some help. How about I give you a Quiznos? Sweet, thanks, man. Oh, no problem, man. My dad's got like 50 of them. Oh, and this card gives you unlimited gasoline for the rest of your life. But one can always dream. One can hope. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. This one's ruined. Good luck with that, Alex. If he has a brother, send it. Yeah, because obviously, it's a whole family thing, so they would, in fact, be equally as rich, I suppose. I really don't know if I should panel on this, because like the lines are not deep enough, and I don't know. It might just end up messing up the paint job. I don't know. Holy crap! It's 4:30. 4:30 in the morning, or 4:30 in the afternoon. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I would assume that you are from Southeast Asia. Well, Ragnar, you're from that area, aren't you? Know any Saudi princes that want a $5 million commission? Yeah, definitely. I think it would have been better with appreciating, but hindsight's hindsight is 2020. CB, you want to take a look at it again? These are like the wing parts. So just kind of got these stairs, but the edges on the inside they're not very not too defined. So I can't say that the panel line accent color will follow the line though, because it's kind of spread out, and also the fact that the paint is not very smooth to the touch. Um, it's quite coarse actually. I remember it was raining the day I painted the pinks. So, but I don't think it'll go in. He invested in sand instead of oil. Isn't that also equally as lucrative, considering Saudi Arabia is also creating man-made islands and stuff? Oliver's gonna get some food. Oh, no! Don't go, man. You gotta bring me some too, you jerk. Don't go off and get food for yourself. Yeah, selfish jerk. Get me some food too. No, I'm just kidding, man. Have a good one. Thanks for joining on stream, man. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Take it easy, buddy. Test? Should I do it? Should I do it? Nah. What do you think? Do it? No. I'm scared. Nah, whatever. If I mess it up, I'll just have to color it over in pink again. What do you guys think? Can't see. Focus, damn it. Hold on. All right. If you're not going to play ball, I will manually focus you. See? Look what happened. It did exactly what I thought it would do. It just kind of spread all over the place. So, yeah. Oh, well. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'll probably use maybe like a lead pencil. I have some 0.3 mechanical pencil, so I might just draw on the lines like that. I'm gonna erase this. Not looking too sexy. Put is going to bed. Good night, man. Sweet dreams. I hope you dream about me naked. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want you to. Defini called it. Use a pencil to get the line. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I think I might just do a pencil. Hopefully that'll turn out okay. That one's done as well. Fools seldom differ. Aaron, what you trying to say, man? What you trying to say? You better check yourself, son. I'm just messing with you, man. This is the gun. And oh, what is that? Oh, that's a chip in my paint. That sucks. Another chip here. What the hell happened to this? Man. I have to repaint that. There are a couple parts I gotta repaint anyway. Oh well. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off the stream soon. So. Oh, here's one thing that I should probably teach you guys. Hold on. Tissue. Yeah. So obviously, when you're doing like panel accent color and stuff like that, you're probably gonna be either if you mix your own in like a paint tray or something like that, or if you use like panel line accent color and stuff. You're gonna be using the cap brush thingamajiggy, right? And pretty much the way it comes out of the bottle is it's gonna be kind of like a straight brush, and it's not very accurate as far as I can as far as you can imagine. So what I will do is, I'm hoping that you guys can kind of see this okay, is just get this focus going for you guys. I'm just gonna manually focus something. There we go. All right. So what I will typically do is I will take the edge, and if you look at it, it's fairly how do you say? It's just it's kind of boxy. It doesn't come like that actually. I actually cut this a little bit, but what I'm trying to show you is that if you cut the end of this this piece here at an angle, you can kind of get it down to a really, really cool shape for you to actually work on. So basically what you want to do is you want to kind of set it down, and then you want to cut the edge of it off so that you have, kind of like something that looks like the edge of your model knife. That way, when you're applying the panel liner onto a line, you're not getting this huge, big, square that's just going to get panel accent color all over the place. Instead of, you can be a lot more accurate with a thin, sharp tip, and just get the area. That way, there's not as much cleanup that you have to do. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much what I'll do is I'll set it down here, and then I will cut it at an angle. Enough. And then, like, what you'll do is, like, you'll kind of rotate it a little bit and try to make it a little bit sharper. So. I think that'll work for me. So let me cut a little bit more off here real quick. There we go. Okay. So if you cut it at a good enough angle, eventually you're going to get to a point where, focus, it's going to be super, super sharp. And in doing so, when you apply panel accent color, it's not going to, shit black ink all over the place, and, make your life a little bit easier. So the more you know. I don't know. Was that something interesting or helpful to any of you guys? If not, it's okay. It's just something I thought I'd share with you guys. And another one bites the dust. Bow, bow, bow. So yeah, I already cut this one, the gray one. Another black one, super, super sharp now. Down, 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 down. All right, I think we might call it there today. I got one more part. Oh, I already did this one. Huh. It seems I'd already done this one. It's all messy and dirty. So yeah, I think I'll come back to it later on tonight or something. I'm kind of getting hungry, so yeah. Most of y'all are dropping like flies anyway. So so yeah, just I think that's about it for me today. I think I'm going on 2 hours and 44 minutes. I'm getting hungry, so probably gonna make me some. What do I want today? Spam and eggs. That's what I'm feeling today. I'll post a picture on the Discord or or on my Instagram and Facebook. But Anyway, if you haven't joined the Discord community, the link is right here in the description, all the way at the bottom. I set up different rooms for people to share works in progresses, completed builds, just a normal, just general chat. There's even a voice channel, although I don't know how much you guys are inclined to be in there. But anyway, I think that's about it. Join the Discord channel if you want to, find another place outside of the live chat. So yeah, I think that'll be it for me today. I'm probably gonna just do some of this stuff off camera and just get as much as I can done outside of the confines of the stream, and probably update y'all. Is it cheating for me to get some advice from you for Zach's comp? Zach's compressor? His compressor is not a good one. He just bought a cheap one. It's the same thing. If you ask me about a compressor, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Just pick whatever you find that's cheap, because you don't really need to have a good compressor so much as you need to have a good regulator. Invest in a good regulator and just use a cheap compressor, dude. That's what I would say. So, the competition. I don't think you want any information from me, man. I'm not even a big fan of the unicorn thing. So, anyway, I don't know. We can continue this conversation in the Discord anyway, because I'm always in front of my computer, either playing games or eating or watching a movie. So, anyway, see you guys very, very soon. Probably, I might stream maybe Monday or Tuesday or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, you can ask me for advice, but I don't know how much help I'll be to you. I do so. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll probably see you guys very, very soon, and yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.